I am honestly really looking forward to this. After a season full of airplanes and luggage problems and all of that, it's finally time for just a good old-fashioned American road trip. We are quickly closing in on the final 2 races of the season, so I'm just taking my van from Colorado out to Snowshoe, hopefully seeing everyone else out there, but for now, just got 26 hours of driving to go. Made it to Snowshoe, and there is not much happening here. It honestly feels like a ghost town right now. I'm gonna find Schaefer, I think he's around here somewhere, and hopefully just showcase a bit of what Snowshoe feels like right now. It's funny because I think one of the most common comments we've received is just people asking for the videos to be longer, but on a day like today, you would really have to stretch to make the videos any longer. Welcome to Snowshoe, Shafe.
Yes, we made it. I've been looking forward to this all year. I love Snowshoe.
What do you think people can expect from the week here in Snowshoe?
I think people can expect to hear a lot of people not really appreciate the fog and the rain.
This year doesn't, weather app doesn't look so bad, so I'm hopeful that we'll at least have a few nice clear days.
I love that the weather changes. It's always fun to film. The people here are so excited about everything that happens.
Every year I think we're expecting it to change a little bit, and it really doesn't. It's just the same old thing. It's got some cool things, and the people here are amazing, but the mountain itself could use a little work.
It's like a western ghost town. It's haunted.
The cool part is the pits are close by and pretty easy to get around. You got a 3-4 minute pedal to the start, something like that. This place has the best sunsets I think I've ever seen, and so we hopefully can see one.
There's gonna be some of the world's best mountain bikers ripping down one of the gnarliest tracks on the whole circuit, and you can't see more than 5 feet in front of you because of all the fog. That's about what it is.
Oh, hey Chris.
Hey.
What's going on?
Just walking.
What's the general vibe of Snowshoe? What can people expect from a week of racing here?
Oh, you want to know the real vibe or what people can expect? That's 2 different questions. Because the racers have all been here, especially the North American guys have been here multiple times. So this is my 4th time doing the same airport, the same trip, the same rental car, the same road, the same accommodation, the same everything. So it gets a bit like Groundhog Day for all of us at the World Cup. So you need to kind of find different things to keep it interesting. But I think honestly the general vibe, it's a bit like, yeah, it's not a real town, it's a ski resort. It's a purpose-built ski town, so there's not much happening, especially this time of the year. It seems way more dead than previous years here. So yeah, the vibe's chilled to begin with, but I think once the fans get here, once the pits get set up, once people get on track, actually, because it gives you a little mini festival vibe, because everyone's in the same spot. The pits aren't too far from the start line. Start line's at the top, not the bottom. Or pits are at the top, not the bottom. Start line's always at the top, hopefully, otherwise it'd be a different race.
Start line's at the top?
Imagine the start line's at the bottom. Need an e-bike. It's a fucking big crow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think once everything gets up and running, the vibe's pretty good. It's compact. You know, there's nothing else to do, there's nowhere else to go. you're at the top of the hill. Your accommodation's pretty close. Pits are just there. Start line's here. Finish line's down there. There's some other trails to ride if you got time. So I think, yeah, vibes is usually pretty good once we get going.
How are you feeling?
Sorry. I'm feeling much better. Thanks. I've been in bed for 2 weeks now. After I got sick in Ludenville on the way to Leger, spent the week there, like kind of sick. Got home and basically tested positive for COVID the day after I got home for my week of vacation. And that continued for about 2 weeks. So I just finally tested negative. And I'm still completely just worked. I haven't done a single thing. So luckily Taj and Jules and Chris have kind of stepped up and taken care of a lot of stuff. So I think we're in a good position.
You excited to be in Snowshoe?
I actually am. We didn't show up to the best weather though. It's kind of drizzly and meh. Can't see anything, but I'm still, it'll be cool here. We got a nice hotel room. There's a start finish, so we can just yell out of the window. Don't have to go anywhere. We had ice cream that was actually pretty damn good.
Now that you're here, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to bed as soon as possible. I feel like if you were hung from your toes for 6 months, you'd probably go crazy. So I'm not actually here, Jake. Yeah, would you sing to me if I was a potato? I'm not contagious anymore. Stupid Pete, he doesn't like potatoes. Jordy's here. Like, would you just be a potato and you wouldn't know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Everybody drop good nights in the comment for Jordy.
Thanks, Schaefer.